So let's talk about Burter in Dragon Ball Z and the claim that he is the fastest in the universe, which obviously we know is not a very true statement, but why exactly would he even think such a thing of himself, really? And he is a self-proclaimed speedster. He does say he's the fastest in the universe, but when we first get a look at the Ginyu Force, even Ginyu himself says, unfortunately for you, Burter has the greatest speed in the universe. I mean, right before Ginyu says that, Burter demonstrates his speed by catching the Dragon Ball that Vegeta throws to keep away from the Ginyu Force, demonstrating just how fast up until that point he really is. He was a incredibly speedy character. He shocks Vegeta completely. But obviously later on we see that Burter can't even land hits on Goku, but we see that Ginyu does, so it's weird that Ginyu would say Burter's the fastest when we see that Ginyu's demonstrating greater speed right there. And he's not only landing hits on Goku, but he's dodging hits. They're going back and forth, so they're very comparable. And I kind of get to thinking maybe it's about travel speed, and obviously we know Frieza's faster, but let's just compare it to the core Ginyu Force here. I thought maybe it was just travel speed, because pretty much all the lines of dialogue Burter really does speak out are relating to him being faster with travel speed, talking about how he can use his speed to cut off Goku when Jace is going to use a Crusher Ball, and then Goku then beats Burter there, and it shows he's even faster than Burter just by traveling. Then Goku does the funny line of saying, well, I guess you're the second fastest in the universe now. But I realize it's not just travel speed, so he can't even say he's the fastest in the universe because of that. He thinks he's just the fastest overall, because when he's fighting Goku later in the fight, Burter's talking about how no matter how fast you are, your speed can't beat me. Then he's talking about, he's saying you can't escape me, and he's throwing punches and kicks, which to me directly is saying that he's talking about him being the fastest fighter as well. So, I mean, he doesn't know what he's talking about, obviously. It's one thing for Burter to say such things, of him being the fastest in the universe and all of that, but when Ginyu says it, that's the weird thing, because Ginyu directly contradicts this later. And I know Dragon Ball's not a perfect series, and there's a lot of flaws with a lot of dialogue, and I guess this is one of them. But even later on, like I mentioned, they're trading blows, him and Goku, and they're dodging each other's hits. But it comes to the point where Ginyu starts ascending in the air, and Goku ascends even higher and faster, and Ginyu is shocked that he can even be faster than himself. So that tells me, like, Ginyu understands he's faster than Burter, and Goku's even faster than him, but, like, let's just settle down here and say, why the hell did Burter think that he was the fastest? I've always liked Burter, but now after really diving into this, and I've thought this for a while, I mean, Burter's really lame. He's still good in Tenkaichi, though. But what do you guys think of this? Have you ever thought this way before? I'm sure some of you definitely have, and I really do think it's a weird dialogue to put in there, and it obviously gets contradicted very soon after, but it's very clear that Burter isn't the fastest in the universe, and he isn't the fastest in the Ginyu Force even, at least from what I see very clearly in front of me. So it's just weird how it's understandable, again, while he would talk about himself being the fastest, yeah, you can do that, but why would Ginyu even say it when it's clearly not the case? I don't know, it's confusing, but let me know what you guys thought of this. Give me your thoughts down below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and of course, as always, catch you guys later.
Jesus, that was fast! I mean, not as fast as me, considering I'm the fastest in the universe, but compared to the average person...
We get it, Mike.